It starts with a wizard. He's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane. When you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. I hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl as much as I do, and I hope everybody that was injured and / had very bad times at the parade is okay. Let's have fun and play some Dungeons and Dragons. So, in case you missed last week, the party went through trauma, as they do. Where they learned of some pretty bad stuff, like Sirius's mom and dad being hunted by some sort of giant monster.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Anzu's wife and child being hunted by a horde of monsters. Thea's boyfriend perhaps sacrificing himself to save her father. Let's see. Animus confronting his inner demons. And Zygon perhaps losing his wife after he just rediscovered her. So, that's all fun and dandy. So, that is where we will begin tonight's session, everybody. Gregorian and Velshnar are gone. It appears as though the outside of the room that you're in has gone back to normal. Yeah. You guys are still in the courthouse.
Alright, so it has happened again. It has been a while since I've done this, but my audio was not on for the first part of this episode. So, I am just going to go over a couple parts that happened. It was only the first half, and luckily, most of it was just me talking to a random guy about how to find information on the Balor, with which my character has the Warlock pact with. So, let's just go ahead and get into what we need to progress the story here. The first thing is, there's a little section where Zach and Brady and their characters, Zygon and Sirius, go in to talk to the judge to try to get Zygon off the trial. I think it's a very important part, so here it is.
I guess we go tell the judge our findings.
Judge.
You eventually make it to Gardnell's chamber. You see she's kind of what appears to be like winding down for the evening. She's she had her hair up in like these really nice like braids, and now she's kind of let that go down. You see this like cascading, almost like chestnut hair. Birdie's wanting to get in on this.
Birdie's ready to play.
Birdie's like, okay, Birdie, roll me a d6. Oh, she's gonna eat the dice.
She sure will try. Roll, Birdie. Taste it. 6.
Hey, man, Birdie.
Good job,
Zach should
birdies.
have Birdie roll his dice for him.
Honestly, though.
Birdie, move. I cannot see my computer.
But it seems as though she's winding down for the evening. You see, like, a lot of the jewelry she was wearing is now off. She's taken the makeup that she had off. And then she notices, I'm assuming one of you knocks at the door.
Yeah, I'll knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock. She says, come in, please.
I was expecting a knock, knock joke. I walk in the door.
She's one of the more serious fae.
Obviously.
How can I help you?
So a weird thing just happened. And I look at Zygon to explain.
Smudge is trying to peek into the frame too. That was really funny. You can see his ear.
Oh yeah. So we were looking at the redacted information from Valshinar's testimony, and I think you should take a look at this. Are you aware of this? I feel like this. Oh my God, what's he doing?
We've got a full blackout from Smudge. She reads it. Well, this is quite an accusation. With this information, though, I believe we can declare this as a closed case. I believe you are off the hook, Saigon. However, what I will say is this is troubling and shows that the princes have been conspiring with outside forces.
Outside forces.
Yes. If what Velshinar says is to be believed, then this will affect not only you, but also the entirety of every plane of existence that we know.
I mean, yeah, but me mainly, right?
Well, you are fine now.
Okay. How do we go about getting myself cleared here, legally?
I will file the paperwork. You are free to go, as is your compatriots. Strange.
What's so strange?
Well, the princes don't tend to make deals with mortals. Well, in this sense, they make contracts, but they don't make deals. I believe I'll need to have some of the investigators look into this more. I can keep you in the loop, though, if you wish.
Please do. I appreciate your time.
Here, and she writes down something. Take this to the front office. They will give you teleportation stones to return home.
And they validate?
I don't think so.
All right. I'll eat that one. I will take it to the front desk.
Okay. Cirrus, is there anything you want to do, or you just kind of following Zygon?
I guess we should go collect Animus and everybody first.
No, just you two, peace out.
Good luck with the Bailey.
Peace.
I don't think I need to do anything, do I?
Oh, I'm not saying you do. I'm just asking if you want to.
Question. Or for Gardenell. So I saw a vision. Had a vision. Saw a vision?
Both work.
Of the village, and I don't know how recent this vision was from. There, I guess, was an attack on. I assume that Jacob was at the village. Do I know that?
So what you saw was a heavily forested, snowy area.
Okay.
Your village was in more like a glade.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever
probably
your
not
parents were, they weren't in the village.
Okay. So I had a vision, saw a vision, and there was an attack on my parents, and I was wondering if you have any sort of contact with them, or if you can verify whether this attack actually happened or not. I don't know exactly where the attack was.
I don't have a lot of information. I do know that some of the members of the village fled into the prime material plane. So perhaps they're somewhere there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
I will try my best to find everyone.
Thank you.
If I didn't already have this going on, I would be doing that. But now that this is resolved, I will be back to it in the morning.
Thank you. And I dip.
Okay. So, you guys round up everybody and make your way to the front desk. You see a what looks like an older, impish woman, long kind of salt and pepper hair and a very tight bun. You see just kind of filing paperwork and writing everything out.
So after we talk to the imp, we head to the roof to find Judge Tardendax, who is also a Balor, and we talk to him. Animus has a conversation with him for a while about how he's going to find the Balor that he has a warlock pact with. And basically, like, the roof of this building is just a bunch of medieval torture, like hellish torture. It is an abyssal judgment zone, basically. So if you can think of like what hellish torture would be, it's a bunch of like stretching racks. Like, we find the judge that we're talking to like watching a flailing and overseeing like other torture methods, and that's basically what's going on here. Long story short, the entire conversation comes down to he will give us information about how to find the Balor that I need to find if we go and get him some turnovers from Vasselheim, because he apparently really enjoys the turnovers in Vasselheim, but he isn't able to always go there due to his work and like who he is and all that kind of stuff. So the next little part that we jump into is a fun joke from Hunter. We are about to teleport to Vasselheim, and this happens.
Nope, pull the finger.
Pull the finger, Kronk.
The staff kind of putters out this like long tone, and then you guys all feel your bodies begin to lift off the ground as you fly out of the abyss, landing in the main crossroads of Vasselheim. As a reminder, Vasselheim does not like magic. Arcane magics are not appreciated in Vasselheim.
And then the last little part that I'm going to add in here is once we go into Vasselheim, we actually teleport into like the city. And one of the big parts about Vasselheim is that you're not supposed to use magic. And so we all like roll stealth to see like if our magic succeeds to be like seen or not seen. And we're able to cover it up. And while it's being covered up, Zygon says this to help cover the whole thing.
There is a lightning or like a rainstorm rolling in, and some of the thunder masked some of the sound that you guys made. A few people notice, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to rat you out to the authorities.
And I will loudly yell, "That's the last time we get into a fight with those filthy magic users.
Good
They
cover.
just send us around from port to port."
Good cover.
So after that happens, we go to a bakery in Vasselheim and we buy 12 turnovers. The judge only needs 6 turnovers, so Animus shares 6 turnovers with the group, and that is where we are going to jump back into the story.
All right, everybody that has a turnover, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Not a constitution.
Are they drugged?
No, I
They're
said one of you
too
was
good.
going to find out that you were allergic to the turnover that you selected.
Oh, God.
That is a natural 20, Jacob.
Nice. Delicious.
I'm glad
That's
I
7.
used it on eating
A
a fucking-
random garbage
food.
roll that doesn't actually matter and the DM's just messing around.
Pin.
Okay. Yeah, none of you aren't allergic to any of these. These taste fine. They're pretty good. Sirius gets one that's especially, like, really good. But yeah,
You
you
sure?
now have you now have 7 turnovers left.
What's the one we
Are
didn't?
there?
I'll just say cherry's the last one.
Okay, so you have 2 cherry and then everyone else you have a single.
Are we sure these are the turnovers? Are there any other shops?
This is
I mean, you can
definitely
look
the
around.
turnovers.
They do have a
Alright.
little stamp on them that's like burned in. That's the Vasselheim
It says the
city
turnovers.
logo.
That's
It's like which pizza shop is the first pizza shop in New York?
The
It's
best-
like Joe's or
the best
Joe's or
pizza
Joe's
slice in New
Famous or
York,
Famous
Sbarro.
Joe's.
Yeah.
Wow, Caleb.
All right. You know who loves cherry?
Office reference.
My wife.
I was about to
My
say your wife.
wife.
I was about to say we should probably go check on your wife.
Where's the army base?
It is about 5 miles outside the city.
Just a quick flight over there. Wait a second. Can't conjure any animals. Never mind.
no
Or
magic.
teleport.
Can I turn into an animal? That's not arcane magic. It's just an ability of druids.
It's not divine.
It's
We
natural.
go out. Is it
It's
in the
not
town
divine.
or is it outside the town?
Outside they don't care. Inside they care.
Yeah, but is the base outside of town or in the town?
It's outside of
What
town.
if I make
Oh,
it?
then we're
little
good. Let's just go
time?
outside the town, get our animals, and we'll go.
We got our turnovers, right? Why don't we just go back?
We have to check on Zygon's wife as well. And then we'll
Oh.
go back.
Well,
This is also a test to see if all those visions were true or not.
Yes.
yes.
We do need to see if your guys' visions were true, which I have no idea what happened in those visions.
To the
Off-
outskirts of town.
To the outskirts.
Alright. Do you want to go to the bad side of town? Or...
No.
Not in Vasselheim. There's no meat man in the Vasselheim bad side of town.
The
Jacob,
turnover,
Is
man.
there?
Animus
The
gets scared of the
turnover,
bad
man.
side.
No, it's the turnover tot. It's like a little kid who makes turnovers.
God damn it.
I like
Yeah.
turnovers.
Turnovers.
I like
It sounds
turnovers.
The exact same. Sounds the exact same. All right, you guys get to the outskirts of town.
I
you
got
can use-
turnovers.
You can use your magic now if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to
I
conjure
would like
some.
to cast Fireball.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna fire Eldritch Blast into the air.
Pew pew. Oh, that felt so good. God damn it.
Oh, also, make an insight check, Zygon.
Can I just turn into a mammoth and have everyone just ride on the back of me?
All
If
right.
you want, it'll take a little while to get there.
You're right. We're gonna go
18.
for riding horses.
Zygon, your Eldritch Blasts are now, like when they fire, there's like the central bolt, and then around it is this like purple spiral that kind of follows it around it, almost
Ooh,
like a sun that's being orbited by a planet.
that's
But
cool.
It looks more like divine magic now than it does like demonic.
All right. You see that? Does everybody see that?
God.
Keep shooting them.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh God, I say.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I will
All
bow.
right. What animals are you conjuring?
I'm gonna conjure a bunch of giant birds. We do not need to talk about names or types.
But what are their names and stuff?
Jared.
It's all of the owls. The owls are back.
What happened to the toucan?
Those ones aren't. We want to do owls right now, Jacob. We don't need to spin. Jacob's out here like, why can't we get through one episode without doing a bunch of random extra stuff that takes us even longer into the campaign? Jacob also in the same night. Hey, so everyone name and choose each individual bird, please.
But I also know that we're very creative people.
It's an owl, and his name will be Darius Ruck.
Okay.
Why?
Hootie the Blowfish. Come on, Hootie.
Anzu's is named Blowfish.
Yes, terrific.
Mine is Owl, and it will be named Mr. Owl.
Good one.
Creative.
The one that gets to the center of a Tootsie
Tootsie
Pop.
Pop?
Yep.
Yeah.
It has a Tootsie Pop in its right talon.
A 3.
So it has a lollipop.
Yes.
Okay.
With a piece of chocolate in the middle.
Yeah, Tootsie Pop, Jacob. Not just a lollipop, a Tootsie
Come on,
Pop.
Jacob.
I know, what was I thinking?
Alright, Zygon and I are on our way. Everyone else name your animals and get on your way.
Jared already fucking said it.
Sirius is on his way.
How do you spell Jared?
Gerard.
There we go.
Gerard. Thea Anzu, name your owl.
Dr. Noodle.
Dr. Noodle is on his way.
Now we're all waiting with bated breath as Thea thinks of an owl name.
Does it have to be an owl?
It doesn't... Oh no,
Unfortunately,
you're opening
yes.
up a cat can of worms. It does not have to be an owl.
What is a
I
cat?
wanted a big
worms?
pigeon.
Okay, it's a pigeon.
A big pigeon.
So it's 4 owls and a pigeon.
You guys can change your owls if you want.
Oh, I'm sticking with Darius Rucker.
I would like a dog.
It's a flying dog, Jacob. Please allow it. Can
Fine.
it be?
Still named Mr. Noodle, Dr. Noodle.
Dr. Noodle.
Mr. Doctor.
Dr. Noodle, the flying dog.
Alright, so you all take flight on your birds.
Wait, what was Thea's owl's name? Or pigeon's name?
I'm thinking about it. It's got to be special.
Okay.
It's named Owl, but it's a pigeon.
But it's a pigeon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gerard.
It's named Falcon. Alright, so you guys all fly. You eventually, the storm begins to pick up more. And the winds up here are getting harder to stay on your birds, so you have to kind of go a little bit lower. Just barely over the canopy of the forest that the military is stationed at. Or at least the Platinum Dragon's military is stationed at.
Is this the road that she was on?
Make an investigation check.
Did you name it, Thea? Did you name it? Is it just called
She's
Falcon?
thinking. She's thinking. Let her cook.
I wanted to make sure I was writing down the name so I couldn't hear if she said it or not.
24.
24.
Dr. Pepper.
So as you're flying low, Zygon, what little light is left that kind of peeks through the clouds, you see a faint glint.
I have dark vision.
You see something kind of shining down on the road.
I will land and investigate.
All right. So you land and you see a scuffle has taken place of some sort. You see some blood is on the road.
A hobbit lay here. Their hands and legs were bound.
Their bounds were cut. They crawled, moving across the ground.
See, my thought was the Princess Bride, where Humperdinck is like going over the fight that Inigo and the Dread Pirate Roberts have. Anyway.
I've never seen Princess Bride.
They were running across the
It's my one. Everybody gets one.
We're watching that.
One.
We're watching that when we're all together. We have to. It's one of the
All
best
right.
movies ever made. So you notice 4 different sets of footprints. You also see a horse that well, actually, yeah. So off the road, you see a horse that is bloated and dead. Flies and other like maggots and things beginning to claim it. You eventually find the object that was glinting, and you pick it up, and you see it's a locket.
Oh no!
And as you click it open, you see you holding your daughter when she was a baby,
No.
like in like a sketch, like a hand drawn like tiny picture. Because there's not cameras.
And then you see two strangers. This is not your wife's locket.
You have no idea who these people are. No, but it
Well-
appears to be your wife's locket.
Well, shit. Do I see any tracks? Can we follow? I need a ranger. Cirrus.
Ranger, help!
I need a ranger.
Cirrus, make a survival check for me.
That is a
Guidance.
18
Okay.
I called it ahead of time.
plus 4.
So 22.
Yep.
Okay. So you've been looking around. You notice the 4 sets of tracks again. You see that the tracks, like 3 of them are in a group, and then 1 is kind of off by itself. You see that one of the 3, their tracks kind of just stop, and then there's a pool of blood at where they stopped.
Excellent.
There seems to be 3 kind of in a group, 1 by itself, and then as you can see here by the tracks, it stops. Right
Your
next
insight
to it,
knows no bounds.
It's like when you're a director and you tell
big
an
puddle of
actor the line and how you think it should sound, and they just flat. There's flat. It appears through your superior investigation and survival skills that one of the 3 was taken down, but in the process, the individual was grabbed, and then the 3 of the aggressors took the individual away. The tracks disappear.
Oh god.
Just they go, gone. Like, there's no sign that they kept going forward. There's no sign that they, jumped off the road. Just gone.
Is this what
it
you
looks like they just disappeared.
This was my vision.
Oh,
What were yours? They all appear to be real.
Oh, shit.
Or at least yours is.
Alright, so Zygon what did you see? Was it your wife or your daughter, or who was attacked?
It was Rebecca.
Oh god.
She was riding on this road. The 3 were there in a group over in the distance.
Would you say she was walking a lonely road?
It's the only road that she's ever known.
And she really didn't know where it goes, but it was only her, and she walked alone.
It's true.
Was she actually alone, or was there someone with her?
She was actually alone, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that horse that's bloated and covered in flies, he was there.
Yeah.
I could ask
Not
you
Chestnut.
Just kidding.
Not Butterscotch.
Corduroy, no.
Okay, if your daughter wasn't there, then maybe your daughter's still back at the military camp. We should probably get there as quick as possible.
All right.
Considering
Maybe I
all
can't-
of this just happened. Jacob, can I check this horse and how long it's decayed?
Make an investigation check.
Can
Also,
I do
you
a,
have
can I
advantage
do a
because you're a druid.
can I do a nature check instead with no advantage?
How does a nature check let you know how long something has been dead?
It's an
an
animal. Thank you.
So if I found a dead human, would it be a nature check to see how
Be a
the
medicine
dead human
check.
died?
A medicine check, because it's a medical check on a dead human.
Are humans not nature?
Sure.
It
Nature.
will be eventually.
I'll take the advantage.
Jacob
We're
said,
all
okay.
stardust, Jacob.
Well, you're all just dust in the wind.
It's a 22.
Me too.
And yet we're
Are you
also
sure you don't
islands
wanna
in the
do a nature
stream.
check?
That was not my nature check. That was the investigation check.
The corpse feels cold, and by the coagulation of the blood, it's probably been here a few days.
As I'm feeling this corpse, it's cold. Coagulation of blood.
I'm just flattered that you guys only know how to use the words I use, so...
I mean, you are the director.
As you can
Soon
tell.
I can't wait to do this to Caleb. I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
What's it gonna sound like?
Yeah,
Can
There'll be a lot of slurs and
if you
stuff.
if you can see if
I can't wait till Zach does that shit to me.
Mathematics.
So guys, I actually found out the information. It's
Hang
don't
on.
give him a
Hang on.
fucking phone to call anybody. Good God.
according to the coagulation of the blood, it's been here a few days.
Why did you sniff it?
Because it's
I
Caleb.
was sniffing the blood, Jacob.
It's not
Nature.
That's
That's how I do it.
Check.
That's how I can do an investigation check, okay? I can
First
do
the
it how I want.
pies, now this.
He puts his finger in the very, very dry blood. And like,
I need to...
Whoa.
I'm gonna stick my thumb in pies. What's that nursery rhyme?
yep, you got it.
Little Jack Horner.
Thank you!
Wow.
What? How did you get
Thank
that?
Puss in
you!
Boots 2,
What?
baby!
Little Jack Horner.
Puss in Boots 2, he's the main antagonist.
Are those good movies? Are those worth
The
watching?
second movie is legitimately great. Like,
Okay.
legitimately great.
I've
The
stopped
first
after
one
Shrek
sucks.
2.
We probably should go see if Zygon's daughter is still
I'm
safe.
guessing they announce Shrek 5 soon.
There's 4 of them? What the?
Yeah, Shrek Forever After.
Shrek Forever After is like
Terrible.
a fever dream. It's
It's so bad.
so
Is it
strange.
canon?
It's an alternate
I don't want it to be
reality.
canon. It really
no, it's
feels
canon.
strange.
I just want the Dronkies back, man. Just give me my Dronkies.
I was gonna say, because the other ones were so grounded
Yeah, I love my Dronkies.
with
You're telling
giant
me
gingerbread men.
Aw, what was it? What'd they name him? Mongo or like something
Like
like
that.
that. It was some sort of reference. All right, so
Anyway.
you guys continue flying.
My daughter and the dragon.
Okay. Everybody make an animal handling check because the storm is starting to get harder and the wind and rain is starting to get.
If I'm in the front and I tell my owls
12.
to start holding on, can they get advantage?
What are they gonna hold on to? The wind?
Yes. Hold on to their flight pattern.
You know, nature.
You know, this is the
Nature.
kin who knows nature.
Naturekin.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about trees, bushes, or any of that. I just know nature.
He just knows nature. Barbara, you may need me. I know nature.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Okay. Thea, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. Anzu.
12.
Okay.
It's too
Don't-
natural. It was a
Don't
natural
shake
one.
your fucking
It was
head with
natural.
Ah.
Okay.
The natural one.
No
So the
nature,
storm
my
begins to
ass.
blow you. Yeah, knows nature.
I don't know bird, just nature.
You are a bird.
You are a bird.
And I don't know it. Crazy how they didn't give it to me.
So,
The
the
world
storm
hates
begins
me.
to get to the point where you guys won't be able to fly, so you will need to land a little prematurely, about a mile outside the camp.
So be it.
Can my birds turn into horses?
Or
Does
ostriches.
Does the spell allow for that?
No, but I could use another spell.
I mean, if you want to use another spell,
No,
go
we'll
right
walk
ahead.
it. We'll walk it.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling we're gonna get in a fight, and I don't have a lot of spells to just be thrown around right now.
Okay. So, for about 15 minutes, you guys walk. The rain and things are starting to make the ground muddy and kind of your shoes get caught every once in a while, so it kind of develops into a difficult terrain. But you eventually reach the perimeter of the outpost with the large. It looks like recently built wall that is like the. It looks well built, but hastily built.
Is there a gate?
There is a gate. So you go
Oh.
around to the gate. The guard at the gate looks down with his telescope. Pulls it in. Hello?
I'd like to remove my cloak and show my armor. Hello, good sir.
You see it kind of gleams like it shines with an inner glow as it kind of radiates out.
Think of it.
Who goes there?
A friend.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
My name is Zygon. Of the Platinum Dragon.
One
And I go,
moment.
ooh, in the background.
Husband
So you hear,
to Rebecca.
and then you see the gate begin to swing open. As
I can turn around and give another thumbs up.
So you, the five of you begin to walk in. It looks as though everyone has kind of begun to go to bed. The mess hall is kind of, people are filtering out of it. But yeah, everything seems in order.
Alright, I would like to go to the barracks or whatever that I went to from my vision.
Okay. So, Rebecca had her own, like, house, basically.
Yes.
She's the commanding officer of the area, so she had her own place. It's locked. No lights are on.
Guess who's lockpicking?
Picking his wife's door.
You know
Wait.
what I mean.
Her daughter's not here either. Shit.
Yeah, no, she must be somewhere else. She's not supposed to be here. Nor is the dragon child.
Okay.
Was someone else's dream the dragon child? And
It would have been bronze, but
we saw them in one of the visions.
yeah, she was with, yeah, her and, so the dragon kid and Zygon's daughter are being taught and, like, raised together, basically. And she was in, I guess, were in the vision with, Zygon's wife.
Truth.
Alright, so Zygon, make a dexterity check, please. Or a sleight of hand check, my bad.
Did she not give you a key?
Well, this is a
No.
they recently moved in here, so.
Hang on. Let me see here. Let's see. +2 to my sleight of hand.
I'll give you an extra D4 as well. That you can roll with guidance.
12 plus 10, 22, 24 plus guidance. 26.
26. Okay. You pretty simple lock. You just click it open. The door slightly opens. What are you doing?
I'd like to enter.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Excellent. Can it be in the middle of me telling everyone to wipe their feet?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so as you are telling everybody to wipe their feet on the mat outside, you hear a faint click as a tripwire gets thrown as you enter the room. And you see a frying pan come down, about to hit you, and then you grab it right before it hits you.
Oh, Rebecca, you haven't changed a bit.
The place seems abandoned.
Okay. No signs of Lilith or the dragon child?
Nope. You can make an investigation check of the house if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
$14.
As you look around, you get into the children's room, and it appears as though they hastily packed You see clothes kind of strewn out everywhere. You see what looks like a small box that contained money in it. You see a few, like, copper pieces that they left. It looks as though they have fled.
I like to collect those copper pieces.
Okay, you get 3 copper.
Excellent. Imagining that Andrew Garfield gif where Spider-Man who takes it off.
3 copper pieces. Oh, man.
Alright. No maps or anything indicating where they might be headed?
No.
Are there footprints away from the cabin?
Make an investigation check.
Goes into the forest.
Into the woods.
Dirty 20.
It doesn't appear so.
Alright.
Hopefully they may have teleported away.
I would like to scry on them.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
$18.
As you're scrying, you feel there's like a pushback. There's like an interference. Like something is blocking or trying to block you. If you push a little bit harder, you can get through it.
Well, let's push.
Push.
Okay.
Push.
So it almost feels like putting your hand through like honey. There's like a drag to it, but eventually you get through it.
Honey.
You see what looks like the two, there's a small campfire as they're kind of inside a cave. Can't really tell where, but there's a small fire and they're both kind of sitting next to it. They're scraped and bruised a little bit, but seem to be at least surviving.
What kind of wood are they burning?
What?
What kind of wood are they burning? Indicating where they might be.
Make a investigation check to see if you can tell. Or an insight check. No.
Guidance!
Perception. You don't know what he's doing. He's scrying.
Zion, do you need guidance?
I do. Guide me.
Guidance!
It's morning.
That was pretty meta. I'm not gonna lie.
Zach.
Oh no.
16.
Seems like they're burning oak.
And there's nothing else I can tell.
Not really. It's pretty nondescript.
No horse.
area.
Were they walking?
Nope.
Walking a horse?
You can walk a horse.
No owls?
No.
Alright. I'll come back.
Okay.
Do we know if there's a large amount of oak trees in the area? Does anyone know?
Jacob,
Ranger?
where would oak be, Jacob? Do I know?
More towards, So around here is mainly spruce and pine trees.
Oh.
If you went further south, you would probably run into a little bit of oak. But it's also, oak is primarily found in the Wildmount area or the eastern side of Taldore, like towards like Whitestone and stuff.
That's not a good spot.
Where would you find Pinus?
Pinus? Oh, Pinus is everywhere, baby.
Pinus is everywhere. Hopefully they're not on the eastern side of Taldore.
How many days was that horse dead?
2 to 3.
It was about 2 to 3 days that horse was dead.
Is there an amount of oak within 2 to 3 day radius of this particular area?
Do you think they walked or used magic? Last time I met your daughter and last time we left the dragon, I remember they both had pretty significant magical ability.
I don't remember such things. All right.
The dragon, at the very least. I don't fully know about your daughter.
You also remember that the dragon was, like, growing at an accelerated rate?
Could have flown on the dragon.
It could be anywhere.
They could be anywhere. I hope to.
Well,
Oh.
You hope what?
You know, I was going to say I hope that they're not on the eastern side of Taldore where Whitestone is, because that's the last place we've lost contact with anybody.
Where is Mathis located?
Mathis is in Iman, which is on the west coast of Taldore.
Which is not close to Whitestone.
You know what
the
they
opposite side of the continent.
Okay.
Zygon, maybe it's a good thing if they're close to Whitestone. You know what they say. The closer you are to danger, the farther you are from harm.
Okay, that's D&D for the ever.
Okay. Well, I scryed on them. They seem to be okay, I guess. A little beaten up, but that could just be from the journey.
I think they're both very capable. I mean, we can drop what we need to and find them, or if you think that that might draw more attention to them. I feel like if the five wanted them, they'd probably have found them by now, right?
Surely.
They've found everyone. They probably know exactly what we're doing right now, so...
What was everyone else's vision? Let's get that cards on the table.
Anyone want to share their visions?
We all just look at each other.
Thea's was so traumatic that she just can't.
Thea passed out because her vision was...
Her vision was so traumatic.
Too much.
Abby's been working really hard lately, guys. She deserves a sleep.
Anzu, what was
Who
your
hasn't
vision?
fallen asleep on stream?
What did you say?
What was your vision? From when Velshinar was... Velshinar and Gregorian.
Was doing his gobbledy magic.
You got there. Honest, that was about 2 weeks ago.
So you saw Linares being pursued by the shadow creatures while she was in Western. And then when one of them grabbed her, Richter showed up and grabbed her spellbook.
Oh yeah, they fought him off, flew away, and then like there was a
and they were
shit ton
being
after
pursued.
that.
Yep.
There, now you guys know Anzu's vision.
His was in Western.
Yep, Western. Yep.
Cirrus's, we know.
Cirrus, you don't know where Cirrus's was.
Cirrus, what was yours? You just said something about your family earlier. That's about it.
Yeah, my parents got eaten by a monster.
Eaten? You saw them get eaten?
You didn't see them get eaten.
They don't know that, Jacob.
Well, I didn't know if you remembered correctly or not.
I can't believe you saw your parents get eaten in your vision. Hopefully that was just one of the fake visions they may have given out.
God, I hope so. Balor, I hope so.
You can just say gods. That covers all of it.
Thea, do you remember your
goddesses,
vision?
So.
Her vision must have been devastating.
Good one.
Oh, man.
Thea's vision was devastating. I am reading it back right now.
Thea's was
Though Animus doesn't know it, so I'm not going to say anything.
Thea's was pretty crazy.
For audience, go back and watch the last episode.
I'm not going to say it for Cease to say it.
I wasn't going to do it. I was going to do it for audience purposes, and I was like, I go back and watch it.
I don't think the VOD's still up. That was 2 weeks ago.
It's going to be on YouTube real soon. I'm almost completely
He's catching up. That's
watch
true.
It on YouTube
I have...
weeks.
No, maybe. I have every...
No, maybe.
102 is up this week.
That'd be June.
No. From now until the probably like the beginning of March, I will have an episode up every 3 days to catch up to where we are. We're on 102 in the YouTube, and we're currently playing 109 right now. So
theoretically, you'll be caught up by March.
Yeah, beginning of March, every episode should be up,
April,
including this
June,
one.
Maybe August.
Possibly next year in December. You know, we never know.
December 25.
Yes.
Jacob, I'm gonna say this: if we're still on this campaign in December of 25, I'm quitting.
I'm quitting. Let me tell you, if we do not finish this within this year, I am quitting. I'm just gonna
just fucking railroad us to.
Well, see, December 31st, 2024. If we are not done, I will say everything dies. There is a calamitous asteroid that destroys everything.
I will say Thea may or may not have witnessed her boyfriend get killed as he saved her father by kicking him through a dimension.
No body, no death. Secondly, the vision ended before the 5-headed dragon sword
came through his body. So, yes.
Yeah. Plus, he's a vampire. Vampires are like easy hard to kill. You know.
I did not have a vision.
If you have a wooden stake, it's easy. If you don't, it's hard. Or the sun.
Or the sun.
Yeah.
I was, however, told that basically I need to make the right decision when the time comes and give myself to Gregorian and Velshinar and the rest of them.
Oh,
that's a great idea, Animus. Make love, not war.
Gregorian gives me the option to make the right decision on the day.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but not...
If so, my friends and families will be safe. He leaves, and the others...
His friends and families.
I don't know, Animus. You don't have any family.
Not that I know
Jesus. Any sympathy at all? Good lord.
I'm not sure if I have any family left, and Velshinar didn't exactly make it clear whether or not he did anything to them, so yeah, I'm not... As of right now, I guess I'm following a blind path to save something that may or may not be gone. Anyways...
Dude, isn't that just life, though, man? Like, for real.
What we do know is Zygon's daughter and the Dragon Child are most likely in a safe enough location to where we need to start getting some shit finished up before this final fight, because I don't know if we can protect people without gaining a little bit more power before this fight.
Smudge is such a pretty kid.
Yes, he is.
I say we head back and give this Balor his turnovers.
Very well, pull the finger.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I would like to relock. I would like to relock the cabin.
I was like, do you want to
and put the frying pan back where it belongs. Set the trap.
You re-rig the trap.
Okay.
All right.
Pull his finger.
You guys, you feel yourself plummeting down, down, down until you appear back in the abyss. Maybe.
Sugar, we're going down swinging.
I'd like to go back to the roof if we're not already on it.
All right, so you go up the 16 flights of stairs.
I take out the 7th turnover and I hand it to Zygon. We will find your wife, Zygon, and she will get this turnover.
I will put it in. Who has the bag of colding?
I think it's you, isn't it?
I think
I'll put it in the bag of colding.
Someone, whichever.
Either way.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up so it's also not touching anything else that may or may not
Any
be
goo,
in the bag.
head goo, or anything?
Yes.
All right. Judge is still there.
No, I walk.
Watching.
Oh, he's up there. Okay.
Yep. Still there.
I walk up to him.
It's a new person on the flogging. There you go. There it is. The Flogging Slayers.
One of the Balor.
That's a completely different thing.
That's our next campaign.
Oh gosh, sounds like a dominatrix thing.
Judge Tardenax.
Yeah.
Or Dax, sorry. I get used to full names.
The Kinku.
That's me.
Do you have what I seek?
Yes. Fortunately they sold and had some left, and they had a dozen box, but I ate a few of them because I knew you said you did not want a full dozen, so here is your half dozen.
Keeping the weight demons away.
Of course. And making sure I hold up to my end of the deal exactly.
He holds out his hand.
Put the box on his hand.
It's so tiny. The box is so small. He's like,
Like Shaq holding the water bottle.
Yeah. or Andre the Giant.
Yes.
Yeah. He enlarges them so they double in size.
Whoa.
He opens the box.
just had 12 regular-sized ones.
Shh. Shh. Don't do this. Please, God,
The
no.
cherry's not too bad. He proceeds to eat all of them. Pulls out a handkerchief. Well, that was quite enjoyable. Here, you may take this. You see, he hands you a small stone with a sigil on it. Right. Present this to the archivist, and they will allow you to search the records for what it is you seek.
Thank you so much. And
our deal is concluded.
Awesome. Man, that's the first time I've been able to finish one of those. Anyways.
I might need more turnovers later if you need any more assistance.
You know, I might need more assistance in the Abyss, but we'll see. If I do, I'll come back to you, and I will get you more turnovers.
Very well.
Thank you, Dax. And I head off back towards the group.
Alright.
Alright, let's find this fucking Balor.
Alright, so the archives are in the basement, so you're gonna have to go another 16 flights of stairs. It's actually just like this bureaucracy stuff sucks.
I hate fucking stairs, bro.
But yet elevators also.
I give the thingy to the woman at the window.
Zach,
Yeah,
you are an onion of
the cruise was
so many
interesting.
layers. Alright, so you go down to the basement and hand the sigil to the archivist. Looks at it, activates it. The archive door opens up. Alright, you have about 3 hours. That's how long we're allowed to be in here.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Is there a Fraz or blue section?
There's a general section.
Did they use the Dewey Decimal System?
It does appear to be categorized alphabetically.
Alright.
So not the Dewey Decimal System.
Everybody
Excuse me,
search.
I would like to search for my second novel.
Wait.
that I wrote.
Wait, Anzu,
Oh.
wait, hold on, Anzu. Why don't we find the Balor first, and then we can search her for a second?
Why would your second novel be in the archives of a personnel folder?
It would be in here, trust me, yes.
I go look for picture books.
God damn it.
Alright.
Everyone is way off right now.
Make an investigation check, Sirius.
These Caleb, your dice suck.
My bad.
Caleb's
Investigation.
been rolling pretty bad tonight too, so.
I've been doing okay.
Here, let me roll the Caleb dice.
I'd like to
Alright.
point out that Zach's touching the dice always ends up not great.
Yeah, all of my rolls are terrible except for the fucking food one.
The turnover roll. Seriously, we can look around. You find murder case files with a lot of pictures in them.
Close
But it's
enough.
like murder pictures.
Still
Alright,
pictures.
so Zygon and Thea are helping me look for the Balor.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Anzu's looking for his own novel.
Anzu, make an investigation check, please.
19.
19. Can't find your novel.
Maybe someone checked it out.
Maybe. This isn't a library, but maybe.
It was a bestseller. It was, I promise.
Alright, Jacob,
He
I'd like
leaves,
Why did
a
you,
copy. He leaves a copy on the
Why
way
did you
out.
start doing like Donald Trump hands when you were like, it's a bestseller?
It was a bestseller.
Everyone's saying it.
Everyone knows.
It was
Answers
unofficial definitions of the Volga
Number
tongue.
1, number 2. Everyone knows. Alright. Zygon and Animus, and Thea, make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Oh, why
Because you
dis?
do not know the name of the person you're looking for.
Guide me.
I guide myself first, and then I will search
You
first.
can't do it on 2 and...
I will search first, and then I will guide Zygon after my searching concludes.
I'll allow it, but you're on thin ice.
I got a natural
I think
20
you-
anyways, Jacob.
You broke the system there, Caleb.
I also got a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Thea and I just go to the same book. We're both holding on to it.
I don't know why you guys. This isn't a library. It's an archive. There's files. There's no
basically a
books.
library.
I got a 19 with guidance.
Wow, you guys rolled really well. So for the better part of an hour, you begin looking through. Natural 20 is technically only supposed to be on attack successes, but anyway.
Oh my god.
I mean, just technically. As you begin looking through these archives, you notice that there's jumps in the order. So like it'll go from like a G to a J, and there's like missing sections where you're like, either no one has H or I names, or they've been removed. So with that knowledge,
They've been checked out.
It's not a library.
I'd like to ask the librarian where those names went.
Do we need a card?
Where do I apply to get one of those little cards? Check shit out. Do I have to be a
Anyway.
citizen of the county, or
Remember that time Jacob said he'd quit in a year? Yeah, it's happening right now.
it's happening?
You know what? Last D&D session, everyone dies.
Everyone gets paper cuts. We all die.
Jacob, you'll get your
Collapses in on
turn to do
itself.
this to someone. Don't worry.
The abyss collapses in on itself and everyone dies.
New characters. We
We
restart
saved
the
the world.
campaign.
All right, thanks very much for watching.
You come to the conclusion that there might be a section of like exiled or excommunicated, mutinous. Like there might be like a section for that.
Okay. I searched that section.
Okay.
Go to the X section. Ex-girlfriend.
Specifically, Fraz, right?
You can search through that, yeah.
We would specifically like to look at the mutinous files under Fraz.
There are currently 3 generals that are considered excommunicated from underneath Fraz. 2 are Balors. 1 is a succubus.
Okay, so we
Who
need to...
was
They're pronounced
the succubus
excommunicando.
was not originally one of Fraz's generals, but is more like a loan from what was the name of that one? From, let me pull it up again. I had the name. From Malconthet. That's the queen of the succubi.
Okay. So the 2 Balors.
Yeah, that's about what I think a queen of the succubi would look like.
So we need to figure out which of the 2 Balors match up with this Balor the best.
Haven't you seen him? Are there pictures?
Yeah, we've all seen him. I don't know if there's pictures, though.
There are not pictures. Also, you saw him once, and it is hard for you to distinguish Balors because you've seen so few of them.
Oh. I've seen at least 3.
Are you saying they all look the same?
I'm saying that they do look similar.
I'm starting to think this place isn't a library.
Yeah, probably not.
Where's the fiction section?
Sorry, it's an only non-fiction library.
Damn it.
Shit.
So it's a
No.
museum.
Alright, what information do we
Those
have
are the
on
options.
these 2 Balors?
One is dead,
Oh.
and the other is currently MIA.
They're in Miami?
Shit, we did all that work for an MIA.
Thanks, Brady.
Fuck.
His fucking name's gonna be like Noah or something.
Can we get his name at least?
Brett.
It's so Fraz likes to have all of his generals take on the Fraz name at the front. So it's Fraz in Blow.
Oh. Fraz and Blow.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the name I literally came up with years ago.
Excuse me, can I please have a Fraz and Blow?
With this group, that's what you came up with?
I did it on purpose.
You came up with it and said, yep, let's go with it.
To be fair,
Let's
that was
keep it.
like 2.5 years ago. So
You had 2.5 years.
I liked it. I liked the
You
name.
doubled down
guys
on
are
this for
being-
It
2
sounds
years.
like a name
You
for
guys-
like a
you guys are
brothel or
being-
something.
No, this is
You
a
guys
great
are being
name.
childish.
This is a
Doing
great
Fraz
name.
and Blow.
Got the
You made a
group.
deal with a guy named Frazenblow?
Yeah, you did make a deal with a guy named Fraz and Blow.
Gotta go to the bad side of town to get a Fraz and Blow. It's over.
It's making it funnier with Caleb.
It's over. Oh my god. Stampede is done.
Oh, man. I don't know why, like, around my eyes is coming up so red on camera. I don't
Time to
know.
write that down in my book now forever.
Gotta be Frazenblow. He's not clean.
Ugh.
We've got to make like small innuendo jokes around him from now on. Just like
Oh,
casually
absolutely.
bring up the word blow.
There he blows.
When he like gets on to Animus for not killing his marks, Animus just seems to be like, yeah, that blows.
Uh,
Oh my god.
oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
MIA.
I never
Fraz
would have
and Blow.
guessed it.
No.
Gotta get that Fraz and Blow in Miami.
No.
Oh, that's bad though. That's bad.
This
He's
is a
gone.
lesson to all you kids out there. Being a child is not
Why are you
temporary.
watching this channel if you're a
We
kid?
could be talking about cocaine for all the kids now.
Wait a minute. This isn't a library.
It's not. This must be the erotic section of the library because it's talking about Fraz and Blows.
Okay.
Alright, how do we...
Because I found the
Go on
Etsy.
Urban
the
Dictionary
Etsy.
and find out what a Houdini is.
Zach, if I needed someone to find the etchy section of a library, I would
I
ask
got
you.
you, bro. I got you. You need some recommendations, or?
No,
Oh,
I'm good.
man.
Do they sell that stuff at Barnes and Noble? Because that
Yeah.
seems crazy. Well,
How?
they still sell like
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
Is
How...
are the pages stuck together for Frazenblow?
No. No, the book is wrapped.
Oh, man. What
For-
information
for
does
your
it...
sake?
Protective sleeve.
Jacob, what information does it give us on Fraz and Blow?
It seems as though his falling out with Fraz was that he discovered something that would lead you to believe that Fraz was in league with other people that were maybe not the best interests of the Abyss. In the file, it's written off as being, you know, just a conspiracy theory that this general had, and that he was actually trying to usurp Fraz's power, and that he wanted to become one of the new demon princes. Some people thought that he was killed by Fraz, but there's a report of an incident that occurred at a college in the Prime Material Plane that summoned him, that led them to believe that he's still alive and perhaps on the Prime Material Plane now, but they're not sure.
Fraz and Blow is on the...
Yeah, he was the one you guys summoned at the college.
Yeah,
that is what
and it
this is
said he's
referencing.
on the Prime Material Plane.
Perhaps he's on the Prime Material Plane.
Would that mean he himself is on the Prime Material Plane, which means his demonic body is away from Abyss, which means if we kill him in the Prime Material Plane, he doesn't have a second body to go back to, and he would get killed.
No,
right?
that's not how that works.
So he would just fall back to the Abyss, and we would have to
He
kill
would
him in
fall
the Abyss
back
as well.
into the Abyss, yeah.
Son of a bitch! You know what? This could be a good thing.
Well, there is an option that you could do, is fight him, drag him into the Abyss, and then kill him.
We could throw him through the 9 hells. Wait, Sagan
I don't
can't
have
do
that
that.
ability
He
anymore.
doesn't have that ability
You know what?
anymore.
We
Also,
do
the
have an
Nine Hells
option
is not
as-
the Abyss.
The information we just read says that if Fraz and Blow found some sort of information that's...
We need to call him something else, whether it's George or Bob.
I don't know. This goes pretty deep. I don't
We'll
know.
call him Frazen.
Fucking hell.
Other Fraz is named Fraz or Blue. We should call this one Frazen. There we go, Frazen.
Fraz or red.
Frazen.
Leslie.
Just Frazen.
Leslie would work fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him
Leslie?
Frazen.
Leslie.
You could just
Frazen.
blow.
The
It's
throat goat.
Thinking about drugs.
it seems
Tell me, Animus, do you think he's a spitter or quitter?
Well, with that,
what do you think the Fraz
Jacob's
is?
done. Jacob's
I think
fucking
that's where we're
done.
gonna end
We know
tonight's
what a blow is, but what's the Fraz part? What do you
gotta
get
ask.
in a Fraz
You
and
gotta
blow?
ask. You don't want to know.
That's
Feeling
gonna
in
be
the
where
back
we
of
end
his
tonight's
throat.
session.
You've got to figure
won't
out what
get
the
one.
Fraz is. Wait, hold on. Let me
so
finish
much
my
for
sentence.
watching.
I had one sentence to say. I think this will be a good idea to maybe team up with Fraz and blow.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, we're gone. Have a good week. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you got a kick out of the jokes.
I sure as hell did. That was
Yeah.
great.
That was amazing.
Thanks for the content, Jacob. 10 out of 10.
See you guys.
Uh-huh.
You did it to yourself, to be fair.
It was your
I
fault.
That was
the
entirely
second
on
he
you.
said it, he knew what happened.
He